Hello my friends, how are you doing? We are learning complex structures for IELTS writing and IELTS speaking in grammar part. So let's talk about the most important tense in English grammar. I call it present perfect. So I believe present perfect is the most important tense in English grammar. Why? Because we use it in many different situations and it is known as one of those complex structures or grammars that using that in IELTS writing and IELTS speaking helps you to improve your IELTS band score. What is present perfect? Present perfect is have or has plus past participle plus, if it is necessary, sometimes since and for. And remember that we normally use it to talk about three different situations. The first situation is here. An action started in the past and continued for a period of time. So an action that started in the past and continued for a period of time, I call it the past experience. You know, whenever we are talking about experience, we mean something that happened in the past. But somehow it seems that you can see or you can feel the effects of now. For example, you say that I have studied Bachelor's of English Literature at, for example, Tehran University. This is a kind of experience. This action, studying in the past, studying in Tehran University, has finished or maybe finished just 2 years ago. But why do we call it an experience? Because I can feel the effects right now. Because I have some information about English literature. Or, for example, I say that I have taught English at Oxford University for 4 years. I have taught English at Oxford University for 4 years. 4 years. Am I still teaching at Oxford? I don't know. Am I still teaching in the Oxford University? I don't know. Why? Because it is a kind of experience. It is a kind of past experience. So maybe it finished just 6 months ago, maybe it finished 5 years ago. But the fact is that I have some information about the Oxford in my mind. So I have taught English at Oxford University for 4 years. This is a kind of experience, an action that happened in the past, started in the past, and continued for a period of time. I have worked at Microsoft company for 6 years. 6 years, yes, started in the past and continued for a period of time. Maybe till present, but it doesn't emphasize on the present. I have been an accountant. I have lived in London. Look at here. I have lived in London for 6 years, since 2004 till 2010. So this is a kind of experience in my life. Living 6 years in London since 2004 till 2010 or 2010. I have lived in London. This is the first experience. So if I were you, I would write some examples with present perfect in the comments. So please comment some present perfect examples using the first structure. The action which is started in the past and continued for a period of time. The second action in which we use present perfect is when the time of the action is not clear. Look at here. I have seen you somewhere. I have seen you somewhere. Do you know when? I don't know. Do you know where? I don't know. The time of the action is not clear. I have watched this movie. Do you know the time? I don't know. Or maybe we know, but it is not important. So either the time of the action is unknown or unclear. I have eaten lunch. Do you know the time? No, it's not important to me. The fact is that I don't want to have any food now. Okay, I have heard like this one. I have heard the news. This one. I have heard the news. Okay, when? It's not important. Now I know the news. I have heard the news. So the second situation in which we use present perfect is when the time of the action is not clear. And something interesting is that whenever the time of the action becomes clear, in the past we mention it with simple present. Simple past. I have seen you somewhere. Do you know the time? No. But oh, I remember. I saw you last week. I saw you last week, so I know the time now. I have watched this movie. I have watched this movie. I don't know when, but I know the end of this movie. Oh, I remembered. I watched this movie on Monday. I watched this movie on Monday. I have eaten lunch and I don't want to eat any food. So, when did you eat lunch? Oh, I ate lunch just before the class. I ate lunch just before the class. So, as soon as the time of the action becomes clear, it changes to simple past. Remember that if you use present perfect, the exact time of the action must not be mentioned. In the IELTS, this is really important, and this is a common mistake. Many students say that I have watched this movie 2 days ago. Oh, it doesn't make sense because you cannot mention the exact time using present perfect. Like I have heard the news, but I heard the news 2 days ago. Not I have heard the news 2 days ago. You cannot mention present perfect with the exact time. Okay, dokie? So don't forget to write your examples in the comments, or comment your examples. There's another situation in which we use present perfect, but I will mention it in the next video, not here. So don't forget to subscribe us here, like, comment, and even forward it to your friends. Thank you for being blessed. Thank you for being with me. See you on the next video. Thank you so much.